Hello viewers. Yeah, I'm just coming through Stroud in New South Wales. Been up the M1, turned off at the Buckets Way. Heading up to Gloucester Tops today. From Gloucester Falls. A little bit of wind about today. It's currently about 19 degrees. About 9:45 in the morning. But yeah, a bit of wind. I was going to put the drone up hopefully at Gloucester Tops over the falls. I guess I have to wait and see if it can handle any wind that might be up there. Probably about an hour and a half away from Gloucester Tops area. I'll stop for fuel before then. But yeah, just keep travelling at the moment. Alrighty. Okay, so I've just had a break at Stratford in the park there, bit of a rest, and I'm going to go and just turn onto Gloucester Tops Road here, take me up to Gloucester Tops obviously. Those clouds are starting to set in a little bit, and we'll see how we go. So what do we got here? Got a bit of a sign. Okay, so this might change a few things. Gloucester Tops Road is closed past the New South Wales camping area. Camping area open. Well, the camping area is down the bottom, so we might be looking at plan B, which I don't have. Okay, I'll come back to you. Alrighty, so after some consideration and having a look at some maps and charts, I'm actually going to continue along this road down, I think it's Invergordon locality, and then yeah, there's a road that takes me up to Scone Road. But I won't follow that Scone Road across Barrington Tops. I'll do a loop, probably back into Gloucester, and just have a look around there. So still on Gloucester Tops Road. Even though we're on the tar, there's still yeah, some great views along this road. Obviously the recent rains, even though they were back in May and June, and a few more last month, definitely affected the roads. There's a couple of landslides even on the Buckets Way as I was coming up. But these hills, which obviously as you further go get into mountains, very scenic. Gloucester River running away. Yeah, this tarred road's in, I mean, a few little potholes and patches and all the rest of it, but it's in reasonably good condition considering the area and the rain that we've had. Okay, going to get onto the gravel road now. actually had second thoughts as to whether to actually go up to the camp area and yeah, just see what that looks like. Sometimes signs get yeah, don't get taken down as soon as they could. Although I think I know what the answer is going to be, but yeah, we'll have a look, unless I change my mind. Gravel's a little bit loose on the top, but yeah, not many potholes or anything like that, so just taking it steady in through the farms. And you see old Kelpie out for a ride on his own 4 wheels. G'day, mate. Okay, coming up to the intersection. So as I said, I think I'll just go into the camp area and yeah, see what that looks like. I think it's only about 9 or 10k in. That other sign just there said it's still, you know, it's consistent with the first one, so yeah, it's just the scenery is fantastic. That's what's worth the ride. Hill on one side, Gloucester River on the other, gravel road. Got to be loving that. Alrighty. Geez, might be wet boot area. Start again. Might be wet boot time, I'd say. That's all good. Yep. There's another dog, and here he goes. Woohoo! Yeah, the causeways are got the water flowing, not too deep. V-Strom being about 260 kilos. Certainly sits on the crossing okay. It's just when they get that green slime on them that you only got to fart and you'll fall over. Yeah, the surfaces are good. Makes a big difference. Alright, coming into Barrington Tops National Park, and I believe it's at this first section that it is the camp area, so I might be wrong. Might be just the entry. Camp area might be a little bit further along. I have been on this way before, but a little while ago, and I just can't remember the layout of things. Alright, yeah, it was a couple of kilometres in the camp area and picnic area. A few punters out camping. And so it'll be quite a bit busier in a few weeks' time with school holidays in New South Wales. And it says road closed. It's amazing, just take a short break here to have some lunch, and yeah, a couple of park rangers pull up in a ute, and I asked them about the road closed. And he said, yeah, the road was closed. I've been doing some road works. The road works are finished. The road's open. So it's amazing how a quick conversation like that can turn your day around and put you back on track. So I finished up here. Magpie tried to share me lunch, but I wasn't sharing today. But I'll, yeah, so I'm on my way. Gonna head up the hill. The ranger did say with the new grading, obviously there's areas that could be soft, just to be aware of that. So I'm thinking it probably would be more on the edge, but they're yeah, it just depends how much they've had to move into the middle to take some of the ruts out. I'll keep my eyes out. Still got plenty of time in the day, so I'm in no hurry. I can see what he means. Some sections like that are just, they've laid the dirt over the top just to make a fill. Yeah, but it's made a big difference to the day and the plans. Not that the other ride that I would have sort of plan B'd on wouldn't have been okay, but when you get something stuck in your head you've been thinking about for the last week, it's good to have continuity to be able to do that. Yeah, well, I'm just taking a walk at the moment on Gloucester Falls Trail, and yeah, I have done this one before. It's not that long. I can't remember exactly how long it takes, but I'm guessing probably about an hour round trip. So just take it steady, bit of a break off the bike. And yeah, didn't think I'd actually be turning up here today, so with that road closed, it was interesting how you set up a plan B and then a little bit of information changes again, plan C. So yeah, just at the moment heading out towards Andrew Lorry Lookout, and yeah, it's a good view from there, so let me give you a look at that when I get there. All right, I'll keep puffing and panning and walking. Didn't realise I could do all those things at once. Obviously can't speak properly though. All right, catch you soon. Yeah, we're just here at Andrew Lorry Lookout. Great view. A little bit of smoke around from some people burning off. But yeah, it's just magic the way that river, Gloucester River, drops down into the gully. And yeah, obviously over billions of years or millions of years, it's carved its way down there. All right, so the track continues, and go around to the Gloucester Falls Lookout. Obviously from all the moss on the rocks, this area doesn't get a great deal of sunshine. Mainly damp throughout most of the year, I'd say. Makes for an interesting walk though. Okay, this is a bit of a challenging part of the track. It's quite steep. It's it's to a stage where you're looking for things to hang on to. Obviously a few trees down in the wind that we've had after the rain that we've had. Could be down on my hands and knees soon, I think. Not praying though, just trying to get on the track. All right. Looks like the viewing platform is in sight. And we get a glimpse of the falls. Well, as the sun glistens on the Gloucester Falls, it's claimed the drone. Was getting some great footage, and yeah, a tree got in the road, swallowed up the propellers, and very close to the water is hanging in a tree somewhere. But obviously due to the remoteness of it, and I do obviously have a GPS location, but I'm not climbing down there. So a bit of a costly mistake, bit of overconfidence, I guess, with flying the drone up and down the waterfall. So it's back to the car park and gather some thoughts and take the journey home, I guess. All right, I'll ponder on that and catch you soon. Yeah, well, I found a bit of a track down to see if I could locate the drone. GPS has it located, but unfortunately, I think it's on the other side of the falls, which I don't have access to. So I really think I've got to call it quits on this one. Yeah, pretty rugged. Don't think I'll find it. Okay, so yeah, now the challenge to walk out of here, then uphill. As you can see, the exit's not easy, but we'll give it a go. Okay, viewers, well, I'm just heading back to the car park now. I'm yeah, the trip up is basically the same trip that I'm going to take home now. So thanks everyone for watching. Been a interesting day to say the least. Things probably haven't turned out the way I thought they might. And yeah, all that great drone footage that I took, it was fantastic, I tell you. But yeah, I guess we'll never get to see that. But yeah, on the brighter side, anytime you can get out and get away, it's yeah, big advantage. And hey, look at the area I'm walking in at the moment. It's fantastic. So, all right, thanks for watching. Give it a like if you wish. Make some comments. I'm sure there'll be some good ones. And yeah, hopefully catch up with you next time around. All right, thanks viewers. Cheers. Bye.